Okay, everybody, here we go. It's me, Gregory Mannarino, Thursday, April 3rd, 2025 pre-market report. People, we got some problems here, and it goes way, way beyond these stinking markets, honestly. But I'm gonna lay this out for you real quick, what's happening, and we have to really talk about a few things. So right now, stock futures are in free fall. This is what's going on right now. The dollar on a relative strength basis is in free fall. It couldn't hold that 104 level that we've been talking about for quite a while. The US 10-year yield is in free fall. Commodities across the board in free fall. Bitcoin, all of them here in free fall. Let me put a perspective on this so we can all kind of come together here. What we wanted, what everyone wants is clarity and truth. We got none of that yesterday, not an ounce of clarity, and half truths with outright frank lies in our face. I'm talking about this, the talk yesterday from President Trump in the Rose Garden. Had we had a shred of clarity, a shred of truth, do you think the markets would be reacting like this? Of course not. And really, look, man, we all know we don't have a real market. We have no market. This is some kind of a freak show on a scale that is, just beyond belief. We're not seeing the massive sell-off here in the debt market that would be the prequel to a crash. Okay. I expect that more than likely we're going to see buyers jump in here on the back of the 10-year yield cratering. Look, the dollar, what's happening here with the dollar? I can't stress this enough, and I've been talking about this for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. It's sending us all a signal, man. The U.S., the United States is basically done. And what happened last night wasn't about building, okay? It was about destroying. Let me put a few perspectives on this for all you guys. It's very easy to destroy. It's not so easy to build. Now, what I'm specifically relating to here is, well, pretty much what we heard last night out of President Trump's mouth. It wasn't about building anything. It was about destroying. Now, again, President Trump would have said, I sat down and I spoke to this world leader and that world leader and put a real effort into this over, let's say, a series of months and came up with a way to make trade fair for everyone. That would have required a lot of work, a lot of work. So instead of taking that route, what happened here is President Trump and whoever's pulling his strings told him, let's go this route instead. Let's destroy everything. Um, and let's take we the people with it. President Trump realizes, believe me, as you and I do, the ramifications of what happened yesterday. He didn't write that speech, not a single word. As a matter of fact, not one part of it was out of his own head. Nothing. This has all been set in motion way before the presidential selection took place. This is a diabolic force here. Again, think about what I'm saying. It takes work. It takes effort to build. It takes nothing, like we saw yesterday, to destroy. And that's what we're witnessing here. Destruction. As I've been explaining to you for I don't know how freaking long now, they want us on our knees. And the fastest and easiest way to do it is to destroy, not to build. Does this make sense to you, what I'm saying here? A couple of things I want to talk about on top of that. So, first of all, let me say this real quick. Nothing is safe right now with regard to the market. And you and I, we're not safe either. What's about to happen to the people of the world on the back of what we heard last night, yesterday after the market close, it's going to hit us all, and it's going to hit us harder than you are prepared to deal with. And I want to talk more about that. So I'm going to say this right now, people. Listen to me. All right. I got your back. You know that. I'm always looking for ways to protect you guys, looking for ways to at least get you guys to understand what's happening. Okay. I'm going to say this. Stay out of everything right now. The the market is we have to wait for a sincere turnaround here. Are we going to get it? We'll see. I believe there may be some bottom fishing here. Doesn't mean it's over yet. All right. I did not even get a chance yesterday to look over market technicals here, or with regard to gold or crude oil or anything. I didn't get to look at it because I was too damn busy. But look, man, what I want you to take away from this is understanding what you're actually seeing. You're seeing destruction. You're not seeing building. It's very easy to destroy. It's very, very difficult to build. And the route that they have chosen is to destroy, not to build. That should tell you something. Where does that force come from, people? It's time for you guys and girls to wake up. And I really don't give a damn at all about what the stock market does or doesn't do. It's not real anyway. It really isn't. None of it. This entire situation is nothing but an illusion. But you and I, as you and I have covered over and over and over and over and over again, we're going to pay for this. Now, there were a couple of things. Yesterday, I went off. I was so upset yesterday about not what we heard to a certain degree, but what we did not hear out of the mouth of President Trump. What you are not allowed to know, and you're seeing the effects of it right now, is the potential fallout. I covered it to the best of my ability, and I said that I would send out to all of you in my newsletter a breakdown of exactly what we spoke about, and I sent that out to all of you. It's in your inbox if you haven't seen it. Part of what we're going to see here is there's a couple of points, and I want to cover them with you right here, okay? These are excerpts from what I covered yesterday. What I believe we're about to see out of the destruction that is taking place, what President Trump and his handlers are looking to do. They're not looking to build. They're looking to destroy. They're not looking to build. They're looking to destroy. Why? They want us on our knees. We are being thrust into a system that we don't want and we didn't vote for. Period. A whole new set of rules, a whole new paradigm. Does that sound familiar to you? Because I've only been telling you that for over 10 years. Well, we're going to see what the fallout here is. Forget the markets and also the nonsense that's associated with it. That's not really what we need to be focusing on. I understand it's important, but that's really not. It's not it, man. So I expect to see a global realignment. What I mean by a global realignment is I expect to see what's happening here in the United States is some kind of nationalism here. It never works. It ends up with people dying, in millions of people dying, okay? Instead of moving towards a paradigm of global cooperation, we're going in the completely opposite direction. That alone should also tell you what force is driving everything right now and what force is working through President Trump right now. It's not light. It is dark, very dark, and he's leading legions of people, especially those that follow him, those the most, to their own demise. And I'm telling you, that's the way it's going. And if you can't handle this, if this is too much truth for you, I understand that. Maybe you need to back away a little bit. You need to reevaluate the situation here. So like I said, it's much easier to destroy than to build. So we're moving away from global cooperation. There's really been no effort at all for President Trump here to sit down with world leaders or get them all together in one place, okay, and discuss fair trade. Because it's really not about trade. This is about destruction. It's about bringing us to our knees. Again, he's not looking for cooperation. He's looking to hit we the people. This is not about how it's going to hit China or how it's going to hit Canada or how it's going to hit Mexico. It's about how it's going to hit we the people, because we're the ones that matter. This world here, okay, is being puppetized by the few, and the masses, all of us, are paying for this. Does this sound about right to you? Was Greg really completely lost? So as I was saying, this thing this global realignment here is going to push cash away and pull cash away from the United States. We're not going to see any great investment here, okay? Governments around the world, people around the world, they've had enough of this. They really have. And believe me, as I've been telling you for a long time, prior to this whole thing from yesterday, President Trump's speech, the world is turning their back on the dollar. The world is turning their back on U.S. debt. They don't want our products. You think this is going to make the world more friendly to us, or the polar opposite of that? Is it easy to see? Now, I'm going to tell you something else here. With regard to this global alignment, I'm telling you guys and girls right now, the U.S. dollar is going to lose its world reserve status. And on the back of that, you're going to see much more war, much more pain, suffering, death on a biblical level. On a biblical level here, people. Wake up. Let me tell you something else here, why a lot of this is happening here. And it's already going on. You know this here. We're going to see a wipeout, an absolute extermination event of U.S. small businesses on the back of this. Supply chains are going to get hit. The input cost for small business here is going to be astronomical. You're going to see going out of business signs pop up everywhere. I guess this is how we make America great again. Look, guys, because I'm using his own words against him. Yes, I am. He's not making anything great again. He is a great destroyer. He is not a builder. That should tell you something. It really should. And again, if this is too much truth for you, if this is upsetting you, you need to think about where that's coming from. And maybe you need to start to admit to yourself that you've been lied to. Don't take this personally. This is what darkness does. It mimics light. It tricks you. It fools you. It will do everything imaginable, things you can't even dream about, the stuff of nightmares, to try to convince you that it is coming from a good place. That's not what we have right now. At all, whatsoever, zero. So that means we need to take a stand against this, people. We need to take a stand against everything that we're seeing, because everything we're seeing right now, and every word that came out of Trump's mouth last night did not come from a good place. Again, he's destroying. He's not building. You understand? And nothing is safe right now. Nothing whatsoever is safe. What they want to do is bring us to our knees and force us into some kind of servitude. Does this sound almost like biblical to you? Hey, I got a wake-up call for you. It is, okay, what you're seeing here. Now, it's time to wake up and realize that what you're seeing is real. What you're feeling is real, okay? Use your God-given intellect for once if you've never used it before. Tap into that. We're being destroyed. For how many years has I been explaining to you? I've been using these exact words. We are being destroyed. Only to be thrust into something that we do not want. A system of maximum control, people. Does this sound about right to you? Or is Greg really, really out there? What have I gotten wrong here? You know, look, man, this isn't my thing. This is our thing. And I want to hear from you guys and girls. Greg, you know what? What you've been talking about since yesterday, since my kind of meltdown, if you haven't seen that, my special report, go look at that. Go review the paper that I sent to all of you in your newsletter. It's kind of a revelation here, people. Not a word. President Trump did not tell you nothing. Zero about the potential fallout here, about how great this is going to be. Trying to convince you that he's some kind of great builder. He is a great destroyer. There's no cooperation here. He's not even looking for cooperation. He's not looking to build anything, even a fair trade policy. He's looking to destroy. And that, my friends, comes straight out of freaking hell. I don't know another way to put this to you. All right? Look, I love all you guys. I really hope you got something out of this video here. We're going to sit back and we're going to watch and see things exactly as they've been laid out for you in that paper that I provided you yesterday, what I've spoken about right here. It's unbelievable. We're going to see things get consumed very, very fast here. Your way of life is going to change. Things are going to dramatically shift, and they are right under your feet right now. It's time to wake up and understand that a dark force has taken over here. The United States and the world. I think we're pretty much on the same page, but I want to hear from you. Hey, Greg, you know what? I think you got this one. Hey, Greg, you know what? You didn't, and I'm unsubscribing. And for those of you that are going to unsubscribe, I'm going to say this. Farewell. And I'd be willing to bet that you're going to come back here. You're going to come right back here when the truth starts to hit you. It's a hard pill to swallow, but it's time to swallow it. It's time to do it. It's time to face it. Time to take reality in, not the delusion or the illusion that has been put in front of your face here. Anyway, guys and girls, man, care what they do. Really, we still got this here. We're going to continue to bet against the system as we are. We're going to continue to come together, unify our very core. Okay, what do we do every Friday? Love each other, care about each other, be charitable to each other. That's how we build. That's not what they want. That's not what Trump wants. I'm sorry to tell you this. And he's having his strings pulled, as you know that. Wouldn't have mattered who they stuck behind the resolute desk. They just put him there. All right, look, I'm really going to let you guys and girls. But realize what I'm saying. I'm going to leave you off with this. Are you ready? Nothing is safe right now. And there are going to be dark forces that are going to come after you, people from every angle that you could possibly imagine. Keep your guard up. Call them out. Call things out for what they are, absolutely. But don't engage them because they feed on your fear, on your despair, on your anxiety, and whatever answer you give them. And I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to see these in the comments. You're going to see it, the thing, come at you. Don't engage them because that's what they want. They're going to question everything about you. They use trickery to the highest order, people. I don't have to tell you this. Most of you who have that relationship, and I'm not saying just a belief, but a relationship with God the Father, God the Almighty, the creator of all things, seen and unseen. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm reaching out to you guys and girls especially because you know by their fruits you will see them. You will know them. It's incredible. It really is. It's so true. All of it. All of it. I'll see you guys later, 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern for the live stream, all right? That's all.